Hey everybody, Jason Hodge here, and this is for the free day, and we can pretty much talk about whatever we want. Well, today I wanted to talk about just the importance of planning. I heard a pastor talk. His name is Dr. Miles Monroe, and he was talking about the importance of planning, and that if you have a dream or an aspiration in life and you don't really plan for it, it really will only stay a dream because you're not putting anything into action by writing it down. If you don't write it down, if you don't have a way that you can refer back to that plan, you basically are setting it up for failure. Very, very cool and key point, actually, series of points that he mentioned in that particular sermon. Well, anyway, what I'm very excited about is that my wife and I were doing our annual, you know, grab the reins of our lives weekend. And so we are actually rounding the home base right now, or home stretch, however that phrase goes. And and so we actually sat down and we did a whole revamp on the kids' curriculum. Because we do the homeschooling. It is exciting. Actually, I wish that when I was coming up that I had that curriculum. I mean, it's got everything in it from language to the different types of maths and all of that. The language is actually pretty exciting because we've got quite a few languages that are mapped out for them to learn. They're already learning Spanish. They're learning French, but we have a whole slew of languages, and because their brains are like so open right now that they're like sponges, we decided that we're going to go ahead and fill those sponges up with as much knowledge as we possibly can, with the balance of their childhood and all of that. And I was just thinking that, we have the ability to help them form their destinations from now, at this young age, so that they can move into life with a really good set of principles, key ways to focus their activities, and to understand that success starts from now. It doesn't wait until you get out of college. So that's very exciting to me because they are ready. They are avid learners. They love what they learn. I mean, a matter of fact, almost nightly they ask me to pull out the anatomy book. The anatomy book, right? And I'm not talking about like stick figure. I mean, it's like the actual, okay, and they go over the different muscle groups and things like that, and they actually enjoy that stuff, which is great. When they watch TV, I'll put up the quote signs TV because we don't have a TV. We use the computer or the iPad. They watch National Geographics, educational things, things that are going to build their minds, and also things that they find intriguing, fascinated, fun. Uh, Last night they were going over, looking at videos that showed Chiganda dance, and it's a form of dance from Uganda. And it was actually pretty cool. I mean, just how they just gravitated towards it, and they loved it. They loved it, and they tried to do actually a few of the moves. So their mom's going to teach them how to do it. She does it very well. Anyway, so that is what I wanted to share with you today. That we're very excited about getting their curriculum together, getting the household plans together. Kind of renegotiating everything because ever so often it is good to tighten things up to see, okay, what's working, what's not working, and how do you fit the new things, especially if you have kids as they're developing. They require different things. So how do you fit those things into the schedule? Now, I think we have a resident expert on that in our group, Joy, because she's got 8 kids. So I think that I should probably talk with Joy and ask her, how in the world did you do it? My grandmother was one of eight, and she had eight herself. My grandfather was one of 17. So, we are accustomed to big families, but to be able to really engage with your family the way that we're seeing Joy engage with hers, it's just a beautiful thing. She just finished running, what was it, a 5K, Joy? Anyway, I'm sure that she'll respond to this. All of that said, thank you for sharing another piece of my life. And I'm hoping that, wherever you are in life, that this kind of helps you out and lets you know that everything that you plan to be successful in life really should come with a plan. You know, Not necessarily that you have to have everything detailed, but it is a good thing to have a plan in place, and that way you can always refer to the plan. I didn't know that all the time, and I fought it for years, but I'm finding that that actually is the best way, not only to help your life run more smoothly, but to help those around you know how your life is supposed to run. And that way, they don't impose certain things on your schedule. They kind of know that they have to fit into what you're doing, and that way you're not pulled away from successfully running your life, your family, your business, and all of that. Okay, so all of that said, thank you so much for sharing this time with me. If you want to get involved with a great group, like the group that I'm involved with, and I am involved with the Think to Succeed Mastermind group, and you want to get involved with this video challenge, it's actually pretty cool. Unfortunately, and I should probably say fortunately, yeah, Juliet has gotten us all to commit to having a dance day, and I think that's going to be on our next free day. I can't say that I'm looking forward to that at all because I am not a dancer. But this is about getting out of our comfort zones, pushing past the limits, even embarrassing ourselves. Because I imagine that after the psychological damage has been done, we'll be able to pretty much do anything without hesitation because we would have done the most horrifying things that we could ever imagine doing. Thanks a lot, Juliet. And thank you for all of those who decided that they were going to continue this barrage of karaoke, because now I have been moved to get my voice training up so I can do a little karaoke, because I heard my voice the other day. It's not pretty. Not pretty. So I had to reach out to Delisa Hunter and download her course on voice training and all of that. And hopefully I can get an in-person audience with her so that she can tell me what to do to create the most minimal damage to the listeners. Okay, so all of that said, I will see you all later. I'm going to go upstairs to finish up this planning process with my wife. I'm so excited. Whole schedule revamp. Woo-hoo. All right, catch you all later. Bye.